put it up there somewhere. All right, let's get this started. Let's see what we can come up with here. I don't want to hear that. All right. I think we're good here. I think you guys can hear me. Okie dokie. Well, this is a 12 by 16 inch watercolor paper on foam board. We're gonna do something relatively simple, fun. I should have done this on a larger board, but we'll do it on this. Probably will mainly use sponges and a smaller brush for some of the detail and all of that. So we'll get right on to it. All right. Hey Jessica, I see you. I see you there. I think a few of my contemporaries might be having their own channels open. So, but we'll have a little fun. Right now I'm gonna dip my brush into some vegetable glycerin, and we'll just kind of put it on here real quick. Rub it in here really good. I got a feeling that my board is not gonna stay on. It might fall on me, and if it happens, it happens. But I think that's what's gonna happen with it. We'll see. Get some more glycerin. I'm gonna go from the bottom here and go upward, so I can at least put it on there even. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hold. I think it's gonna fall on me. But we'll see. It all depends on how rough I am with it. So we'll see as we go along here. All right. Now that I got that going, let's get a little bit of this blue. And we're just gonna kind of put it in here like this. As you see, yeah, this is gonna fall. This is not gonna stay. That I can tell. I can tell right now it's not gonna stay. I think I'm gonna have a little issue with this today. But if I do, oh well, that's all right. All right, we get some more. Pop it in there like this. Just like that. Get some titanium white. I'm not gonna clean the brush off. And we'll just slap that white in there like this, in spots, just like that. Get some more titanium white. We'll put it right here in this little gap right there. Just kind of slap it in there like so. Let's get some more. We'll put some, we'll kind of pop it on the top here. And kind of put some more on the bottom like that. Something like that. All right, then we'll just kind of go on the bottom, and we'll just kind of play around, blend it out a little bit. Something like that. Go right to the edge with it. I'll get a little bit of white on one side, a little bit of blue on the other side. We'll kind of put it in there like that. Just kind of, and just kind of go this way with it. Just like that. Definitely do it in horizontal lines, at least down here. All right. Hey, Rosemary, how are you? How are you? How you be? How you be? How you be? I did a few paintings like this before in the past, but they haven't been, I can't lie, they have been about this size or a little smaller. I'm just gonna blend some of this white and blue in there like this, and I'll blend it together here. Soft blend here. I think I can do, well, not really. I think this is fine. What I got here is fine for what I'm going to do next. Very simple concept type of painting there. All right. Okay. Let's get a little flat brush. We'll put some tree trunks in there far away. What I'm going to use though, I'm still use the same blue, what you see right here. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll stick with this blue. Let's see what it looks like first before I start talking junk here. We'll put it, we'll put one around in here like this. Yeah, that'll work actually. This will work for me. Some here like this, smaller ones. Put them in there like that, some thicker ones. Just like that. Smaller ones in there. Come like that. Come out like that. Put some in there like this. Just like that. And we're gonna come over here, pop one in there like kind of crooked looking. All right. Oh, in here like this, darker ones. Pop them in there like this, come out like here. Put some way up here like that, a thick one. All right. And we're gonna come out here and kind of like that, here, way up there. There we go. Something like that. Okay, cool. I know it looks a little weird right now because you don't know what's going on. Very, very simple. Very simple. Let's get a little bit of this. Well, we're going to use this sponge. And we're going to, I think I'm going to still use this blue. Kind of drag it out here. And we're going to get some tree patterns in there. Okay. We're going to come in and kind of put some of that love right in here. Need a little bit more. Because I want a light touch to do these. And we're going to come out here like this. Come out here like that a little bit. Bring some of it up there. Come out here like this. Come on down in here. Get some more. Very light touch. Get some interesting patterns going on with it. I want to bring some way up here to the top there. And we're going to come down to the bottom, add some down here. Just like that. We're going to keep moving. Practically we're using the same color, actually. Just like this. Come out here, add some. Just like that. We're going to come back around, come on the other side, add some love in here. Come out here. Don't want to cover everything, but just enough stuff in there to kind of, just like that. We're going to come down here a little bit, add some shrubs down here, just below the, where I want the tree line to be. Really get some paint here and kind of pop it down below here. And basically I'm just getting some bushes and stuff to kind of make somewhat of a tree line, water line, whatever line, just like this. And we're just establishing some background stuff. And it's the same color as the little mist fog stuff that's happening there, just like that. I'm coming down a little bit lower, just establish a little more kind of land things going on there, just like that. All right, okay. Oh, I bet the hot chocolate was. All right. Just bear with me a little bit here. Okay. Okay. Let's take, I don't know how wet it is. I don't think it's too, well, we'll kind of drag some of that down. Just bring it down a little bit. We're bringing it down just a little bit. Just like that, just bring it straight down. You see some gradual stuff happening there. Not really super dark, it doesn't need to be. Wisp it left and right for a little. Something like that, all right? Okay. All right, let's go, we'll go a tad darker. Let's see. Where do I want it to go a little darker at? I'm just checking things out for a second. Let's, we'll use a, yeah, we'll do it this way first. Let's get some more, I don't know, I might want some more. Actually, no, let's do the green. Let's get a different sponge here. I kind of want a sponge with a different character. Let's try this guy. We'll try this one. We're gonna go into a little bit of green now, but I'm gonna concentrate a little bit more on like covering a lot of, well, not all of it, but we're gonna kind of frame it a little bit. So I'm gonna use this green here. And this is just sap green. I can guarantee you I'm gonna need a little more sap green than what it's just gonna give a different variety of leaves. So we're gonna come here, just like this. It's gonna have to be a little more solid. We'll bring some down like that. And come on to the side. And what I'm doing, what you're looking at me do, is just adding. See this? Okay, you see what's going on? I'm gonna get a little heavier on the edge. Flare it out a wee bit. We'll have it come out here like this, because we're gonna have some darker stuff, so I'm kind of planning ahead here. Just like that, all right? We're definitely gonna need some more sap green. This is not too tough of a picture to do, okay? Definitely not. It's not too crazy of a picture to accomplish. It's just a couple of sponges and some paint, and just where to place this stuff. All right. The hot chocolate was, you know what? Hot chocolate might be a little too sweet for me now. I don't think I can handle it. We have some hot chocolate here, but I just can't. I can't really deal with it. Not like I used to. I guess, you know, as you're older, your taste buds kind of change a little bit. Like I say, we're going to kind of cover some of this. We'll come up here like that. Actually, let's do something different. Let's take what I got here. All right. Let's see if I can cleverly do this. Maybe I can, maybe I cannot. But we're going to try right now. We're going to come out here and get a little landmass going, just like this. All right. Let's try to put it straight, just like that, let it curve in like that. Now, I'm going to take my sponge, and we're going to get a kind of a tree-looking thing right there. And let's see if I can kind of, like that. We'll put one right here, like that kind of, sort of. We're going to expand that one a little more. Just like that. Okay. I know you guys don't really see it because of that square right there, but we'll do something with it. Just like that. All right. All right, as I'm checking it out, I'm gonna keep my little sponge right here for 1 second. Let's get, I'll try this brush. I don't really want to try this brush. I want to go back to a smaller brush. Let's take a flat brush like this. Let's get some, let's get a little bit of green. There's a little bit of water in my brush. We're going to move the green over here. We get a little bit of this brown, put the brown in with the green a little bit. This brown is a brown that has green in it. All right. I want, have it a little more brown than green, but we got the green in it. Okay. It's like this. Okay. And we're going to come around here and we're going to just kind of slap some thicker. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Look close. Oh, that's cute. I think I'll download that. That's interesting. Let me send a reply back. All right, reply sent. That was interesting. Okay, let me bring this back. All right, there we are. Okay. These will be a little thicker, just a little thicker. So add a little more weight to them, just like that. And we'll put one right in here. Have it come down a little bit. Kind of, maybe we'll have something coming out this way. Just get a little more brown. Very, very, very simple concept doing something like this. And I'm gonna take the edge and we'll just kind of get a branch going there. All right, maybe kind of something peeking out there like this. All right. Okay, let's get a little bit more of brown, little touch of green here. We're gonna go on the other side. We're gonna add some of this love over on the other side. Now, I'm just using paint, no water, no glycerin or anything, because I want this to dry a little bit. We'll add a thin little something in here. And really kind of pop something out this way. Maybe a branch come out this way, kind of snaking out this way. Maybe something out here. All right, just like that. Just some semblance of some woods. I know you guys don't see it because of that box. Okay, but it is in there. Okay, now what I'll do, I will take, I'm gonna go back to the other sponge. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix, let's get some of this green. We'll put it in there, a little touch of white, just a little touch, just to lighten it up, just a tiny bit. Just add a little bit of highlight, nothing really to write home to mom about, but just a little bit of highlight there. Okay. It might have to be a touch whiter because I don't know if I'm going to really highlight the foreground much, so I need the middle ground to kind of show off a little more. All right, let's go back to this little sponge here. It should be all right. We're gonna find out here. Technically, it should be all right. We'll see. We'll kind of place it. No, I can tell immediately it needs to be even brighter. Immediately, I can tell. We'll see. What do I have? Let's add some more green. Let's add a little heavier white. Put it in there. It's gotta brighten that up a lot more because it's competing with that background back there. That should work. I really don't think I should put any water in it, but I'm going to put a touch of water in there to loosen up the paint. A thin paint does stick a lot better with the thicker paint. Okay. Okay. Very light touch. Very light. We'll come up here and we'll add, you know, a little bit of brightness in there. And believe it or not, would you believe me if I told you that's not bright enough? Needs even more white, because remember, it's competing with that background. So once again, have to make it even brighter. I know it's hard to believe how much more white you would need, but if you got a light background, you kind of almost have to expect it. Okay, this is where I get agitated. For some reason, I think it's just this internet that it times out on me, and when it does that, I gotta touch it, and I forgot I had paint on my hands. So of course my screen is nice and paint soaked. Okay, this is a little bit better. That's better. And we're gonna just add some dabs of, see this? Just little dabs on the corner there. Not too much, but just like this. And we come in here, we can obscure some of those limbs, just like that. See, just a little bit. Don't make everything disappear. Just like that. Okay, I don't need it all over the place. Here we can come down to the bottom and add some. We can even trail some, like, if you can get it thin enough, have some trail down like that, like little vines. Okay, we'll come in here a little, and we can trail another one down there like that. And then you come out here and add a few bits of love in there. Put a couple of them in here like that. Okay, and a few things down here, just like that. Okay, just like that. All right. Well, before I even do that, let's take this color. I'm just gonna wipe it, just like that. So we got quick reflections there. Let's take some deep green. I'm not going to clean the brush. So let's take a little deeper green and add some of that green in that reflection there. Just like this. I'll work with kind of get that one coming down. That one's a little taller. That can come straight down. That one got a little height to it. That one got a little height to it. And some baby ones in there like that. Let's move this above. We're done with stuff above, so let's move it up there like that. Now I'm going to rinse off this sponge. I gotta rinse off the other sponge. Because it's not good to keep the paint on the sponge. Rinse it off really good here. These are just sea sponges. You can get big ones, small ones. Okay, I got an even bigger one. Okay, they come in all shapes and sizes. Okay, let's take our flat brush. While this is hopefully still somewhat wet, I can manipulate it a little bit. Let's bring it down. Go straight downward. You don't have to go all the way down to the end of the page, but just straight down. Yeah, you guys can see this good. Okay, and if I want, I can kind of wipe it across a little bit. I'll slant the brush so it gives a kind of a look there, and then go straight down again, just like that. Now we got instant depth of field here. Okay, yep, it's a forest painting. Yes, definitely a forest painting. Now, but I'm just using the majority, mainly leaves and such, you know, stuff like that. Now, to more or less enclose all of this, okay, we're going to use a little bit of interesting, what I don't have left. Let's go back into our sap green. We'll put it right here next to this brown. All right, but we need a deeper color, but I don't want it to be like pitch black. Okay. I might use a little bit of Prussian blue just to deepen it a little bit. All right. I don't want to lose out on any really important details for the midground or anything like that. But we're going to go back into our sponge and more leaves. But each block of leaves are going to be put differently, and you got to do it in a way where you don't really overdo it. Okay, let's get the palette knife, and we'll just mix our color in here. We'll get a bit of brown here. Put the brown right there, and our green. Kind of important with these colors to mix these two. Now it will probably tend to gray itself out a little bit, but I do need it to be fairly deep color. This is not deep enough. Okay, so this is when we add our blue to it to kind of deepen that color. I like what I see. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I like the deep green, but it has to be even more. I'll use the rest of the blue. Let's see what that brings us. See, even now, that's an even deeper green. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. But it has to be even deeper than this. Because I want it a deep color without it being black. All right. So okay, I'm going to use just a little bit of alizarin crimson. Now alizarin crimson is the opposite on the color wheel of green, or red is on the opposite color. I don't need too much of this red though. That might be enough right there. Okay, because I don't want it really to turn brown, but I do need it to be a more of a deep set green. All right, and this red is an incredibly powerful color, but we're gonna mix it right in there. And you can see the color shift every time I do it. See that? Now if I add any more red to this, it will turn almost a soft black. So you have to be kind of careful. Okay, but this is where knowing how to mix your colors kind of comes in. So as I'm doing it, hopefully I'm explaining it clear enough so you guys can kind of understand why am I doing what I'm doing here. Okay, that should be pretty darn good. Now you want to strategically put these clumps in places where now you want to start surrounding your area. Okay, so I'm gonna just bunch this up. Once again, interesting leaf patterns. Let's dip into it here, just like that. I'm gonna come in here and look at what I'm gonna do. Watch how it just does it. See this? Keep it kind of dark up here. Okay, I don't have to go crazy too much with it. Then I can come here and kind of, now you have to really shape it. Okay, because once it's dark here, it's got to be dark, and then it creeps out. Okay, have it creep out in different, even like that. Creep out a little further. See this? So you're going to give the impression of something being here, but it's just much bigger, deeper. It's really in there. Come on, out this way, because it's going to get kind of heavy in here, like so. so, because you got to get the impression of it being really, really deep in there. Okay. Of course, as you can see, I did not make enough. All right. And that's no problem. It's fine. Now, I know that I have to come around here and come around here, so I got to make enough of that. So I'm going to use the brown, the rest of the brown, rest of the green, because I can always get some more. So let's make a pretty healthy load of this stuff. So I'm going to pop that red in there like that. Thank you, Jessica. Like I say, once again, this is not very difficult to do. Just get some more green, sap green, like that. I'm gonna make a nice, healthy batch of it. Even if I don't use it all, at least I got more than enough. And get a little bit of Prussian blue. No, I'm sorry, not Prussian blue. Excuse me. The brown. There. Okay. I don't think I used Prussian. I think I used I used what you see here. And we're gonna really make a good mix of this. You need plenty of it. Yeah, we're good here. That'll work. I might have used blue. I don't remember. I may have used blue. And I think I will, just to give it a little more green. You just use blue. Don't use more green, just use blue. Because blue will work and turn this brown kind of greenish. Because that blue has green in it. Okay. What it's going to do is it's going to keep that deep darkness, but it's going to turn green on you. See, I only took a bit of this other color just to show you the difference between the two darks. Look at this. See how it has more green in it than that one? That's what I was talking about. Cause see it, the umbers is a brown with more green. You add blue to an umber, you get green. A very deep green, like you see here. This stuff right here. All right, so let's use some of that deep stuff right here, and you put it right in there. See, this is what I'm talking about, having it dark without it being black. And very light kind of taps there like that. Like that. So it brings it right out, as you can see. All right. And it's a soft touch, really, because you want that kind of a leaf-like appearance on these guys. All right. Okay, let's get some more of that deep color. I can kind of shape this to any way I really want. Let's go here, right on the side here, just like this, and kind of play around with it like that. I'm gonna bring some of the dark thing. We got a nice dark one coming down here like this. Okay. And we just come and play around with it. Come out here a little bit. Come on back. Right here in this corner. All up in here. Now you're playing with the top part of there. Come on down. Like that. And we'll kind of stop it right in here somewhere. But down here is really solid. Keep it pretty thick out here, right in here. See, it's not too crazy looking. Always keep your edges. The secret to it is keep your edges fairly deep, fairly dark down there. Okay, I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna kind of reinforce that darkness down here on the bottom, because you gotta establish that it's pretty close to us here. Okay, remember you're in these deep dark bushes looking into, just like that. All right. Where are we at here? I can probably add a little something right here. Have it just kind of come down like that. just like that. Keep it fairly solid up top, like that. All right. Okay, as I'm looking at it, we got little bits of stuff going on here. I might have maybe some kind of connecting over there, just like that. Darken it up in the corner. I'll bring this downward. You can kind of check it out there. All right. So it kind of envelops what's going on in there. See, now this is all hazy back there. It's, you know, just hanging out back there. Okay. Okay. I don't do too many pictures like this. It's not too terribly difficult to do. All right. But I think the reason why, yep, Hooker's green is pretty cool too. I tend to mix mine no matter what kind of green I get. But I have used Hooker's green also. Let's get a thin palette knife. I like this type of green here. So I'll take this green here. I'll just spread it out like that. All right, we'll just take a little swipe of it. Hello, Aisha, hello. And we'll just kind of come out here a little bit, and we'll just kind of make a little bit of land right in here. Just like so, just kind of play around and come out here with it a little like that. We'll just kind of wave and play around a little bit with it, just like that. Get a little bit of white and some of that same color, lighten it up. All right, and we'll kind of play with it. Might not be bright enough. I don't think it's bright enough. Let's get a little more white. That's too thick. That's why I like to really thin out when I stretch it out really thin. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Something like that. I know it's difficult to see with this thing here. I know, but you guys know that I'll be just add that to the rest there. Bring that down there a little bit. I'll be bringing it out a little more. Just add a little more white to this corner here, just to, like so. Get it out there. Okay. Let's take some of this greenish white. And we'll maybe around, yeah, we'll play around in here. Just some light taps. Come on across. Keep it as straight as you can. Let it kind of break up a little bit. It's okay. As you see, it's not totally super white. I don't want it to be. I'll put some of it around in here. Get a few thin ones out here. Like that. I don't want it too far back there. I think that's fine. Just like so. Okay, let's take I want a script liner, a thinner brush, so let's put this big guy back here. Let's go with our script liner. We'll add some vines. I tend to put my script liner in the opposite there it is, in the opposite direction of everything else. That's why I can't see it. And it's black. The handle's black, so that doesn't really it doesn't add any points to me doing that. I'm adding a little bit of brown into this green. All right. And we're gonna come and we're just gonna kind of add some vines in there, like that. And we're gonna loop another one, just like that, and have it come up and in like that. So we're adding a lot of activity in there. Okay, we'll kind of get some stuff stringing along like this, just like that. He tangles up and comes around. Maybe he got a little curl there. I'm rolling my brush around. We got some coming in here like this. Coming out there. Maybe you get a little water, we'll loosen it up a little bit. I'm rolling my thin brush around, okay? And usually the more pointed you have your brush, all right, the more fine the line. And we just kind of wiggle some stuff around like that. Come on in here and add some things in here like this. All right. Now keep in mind that this is dark, so you keep the stuff around the dark areas. Like that. But you see all that activity that's going on there? Now, adding all of this and you putting it in front of this lighter color brings the lighter color further back. All right, the more of it you got in here playing around, being Mr. Jungle Jim, the further back it's gonna go. All right, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just showing you this as an example. We can have little branches come out here. Let's come out from here. Let's add a little thicken. Make it look like a branch. Come out here like that. Let's add one. Like this, just kind of out there like that. You can put a little stick coming out there like this. Okay, extremely simple painting to do because most of the work was done with a sponge. You follow me? Let's make that a little thicker, just like that. It come down like so. All right. Okay. And we'll have things like this just coming on out there. We'll add another one coming in the opposite direction like this. Have it branch off like that. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I really want to add anything over here. I kind of like it coming this way. You got some kind of peaceful aiming in there. So maybe I'll just keep it like that. Maybe I won't add anything over on that side. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. I got plenty of paint here. I really don't want to waste it. I might have to just finish this off and then add something else, or get something else started. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, we'll put him right around in here somewhere. you got your sunflowers put in there, so you're still doing it. That's good. It's excellent, actually. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're still plugging away at it. I'm glad to hear that. I truly am. That's actually good news, Jessica. I don't want to make it too I'll make it a little noticeable, but not too much. But just enough. Okay, like I said, it's really not too much to really doing something like this. It's fairly not really terribly difficult to do. All right. Now, I really want to compete. Well, you know what? I won't do that. I'm thinking of something here. Oh, let's just, because I'm thinking, let me see something. No, that's just it would be a bad idea. I really don't want to do that. So, bad idea, aborted. Sorry, guys. Bad idea, aborted. I want to more or less emphasize some sunlight more than flowers, okay? Because kind of the juxta of this painting really is the glow in the inside. So I don't need nothing popping out at you too much on the outside. So let's get a little bit of white, a touch of this yellow. And we're gonna go back into our highlights, back out here, and just interesting little clumps of bright stuff. All right, and I'm gonna just mess around with a little bit of some of the bright stuff out here, just more or less to emphasize the brightness of the middle ground, if anything. Anything gets to be bright around here, it's definitely going to be the middle ground that's going to get the glory. I'll pop some of that out here like this too, just to let you know that it's actually the stuff out here that's kind of get the shine. Yep. Some of this stuff in the water, they get the glow treatment too. It is a reflection after all. Okay. So mainly all that stuff in the middle is what gets the love. All right. But now, as you can see, because you guys seen the whole process, okay, all that blue was really standing out, and all the dark here kind of blocks in all of that. So it kind of puts your eye really, yeah, put your eye really in here. That fella's just there just to be there. But your eye's really coming in over here. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put another board up here because I have a lot of color that I need to do something with. I don't want to throw it all in the garbage. All right. All right, let's take the well, we can make this disappear. Let's center this like so. You guys get a direct shot looking at this. I'll center it there. Put the focus on it. Oh, this is 12 by 16 actually, so it kind of fits almost perfectly in here, just about. All right. So hopefully I don't. And it's pretty much dry. So I'll kind of. Actually, I'm gonna do some. What can I do to make this a little more sturdy? I'll have to put that on it. I just got to be a little careful. Because once again, it is not the most sturdy painting. The pieces of tape that are on it is kind of small. Matter of fact, it's gonna. I know it's gonna fall. So I'm gonna have to make it a little more sturdy. I don't think it's gonna hold up. Yeah, it's not gonna hold up. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. Like I said, it wasn't really the most. Let me do something here. It wasn't the most challenging of the paintings to do, but it was fun. I kind of had to keep it a little more sturdier than what I had it there. All right, it's not gonna go nowhere now. It's pretty much on there. All right, but anyway, there she is. All right. Yeah. So it wasn't really too bad to do. People would probably think a lot went into it, but trust me, it was 2 sponges and a rigger or script liner brush, really. Okay. And just threw in some stuff in the back there. Used the same color just for the back. You could use any color really, and yes, I was going to use orange as a highlight, but the orange was going to be more or less for the foreground, but I didn't want the foreground to be the spot with the action in it. I want the middle ground in there to capture some of that. Okay. And that's really what I wanted to show and kind of showcase. Okay. So But once again, it's not really the most difficult painting to do, but it's probably going to be one of the more appealing or eye-catching. It's because of the way the colors are laid out. But it's a very simple concept to doing it. You know, you start off with basically your lightest color. It doesn't necessarily have to be this color, okay, but a lighter color nonetheless, okay. And then you add your trees or whatever you're going to add back there. Okay, it can be automobiles, it can be buildings, a mountain, whatever. But it's going to be back there. It's going to be pretty light, so it's kind of obscure a little bit. Then you put your secondary color, which is the natural green color, and I just highlighted it there for your middle ground. So the sunlight is really catching attention to the middle ground. And then you put your dark to surround all of it, to draw your eye inward. So it's very simple as far as composition. I needed to at least have an opening here, okay. And a lot of the vines and stuff, even though they're here and they're over here, but you have nothing here. All right, I didn't need it to be too cluttered, so it comes around, it kind of aims toward Mr. Duckley here, but your eye still goes in there. And once again, you need a little plan of escape or a path to walk into. And this is why you got a gap here. If I'd have closed the gap, it would have been more like a prison. All right. So this gap here kind of includes you into it. Everything, a painting should tell a story, really. Okay. So you have a lot of that going on with this piece. And once again, it's really not, it really wasn't that difficult to do. And once again, even though I was done, another hour has passed. This only took 60 minutes, and that's including me running my mouth and talking. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it pretty much here at this hour. So what I'll do is I'll sign off. But thank you guys for checking it out. I do appreciate you. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy your Sunday. As usual, I'll make a thumbnail of this, and I'll take a good picture of it and post it on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know what the title is. I'll title it something about this swan, maybe. Okay, and I shall see you guys when I see you. And until then, I think I'm going to use all this color. I think I'm going to use it as a base color for something, maybe, or I might just chuck it. Who knows? But I shall see you guys when I see you. Until then, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. All right. Let's see who else is there. Oh, Madonna. Hey, Madonna. Yeah. Check it out. It's, like I said, this is only our video, so it's not really. Once again, it's not too difficult to do. You don't necessarily have to use these colors. You could use yellow. Okay, you can use orange. Okay, and then correspondingly you just go darker. Okay, and you add as many layers as you want. Okay, so all right, guys, I shall see you. Take care.